fruit? So the question is how much fruit you should eat for weight loss. I would say 2 to 3 servings a day at the most. For most weight loss, I recommend, like, we play this game as a trainer, right? Like, if I tell you to eat 1,000 calories, maybe you'll eat 1,500. If I tell you to eat 1,500, so maybe if I eat 1,500, you'll eat 2,000. If you eat 2,000, if I tell you to eat if I tell you to eat 2,000, maybe you'll eat only 2,500. You know, so if I tell you to eat 3, it really means like 3.
Okay.
So sometimes I just say 1, assuming they're going to eat 3, right? So it's like a communication. But go ahead.
So like, can I have like pineapple for breakfast, an apple for snack, and then another orange later? Or is that like
So pineapple for breakfast, orange for snack. What's the other one?
apple?
Oh, it's apple. So bananas. So bananas, pineapple, bananas, pineapple. What's the other thing? What's that? Banana. Oh, no, not orange. So okay, so let me start over. So my brain's okay. So oranges, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries are basically almost free food, right? Almost free. Almost free, meaning it's hard to overconsume.
Okay, so oranges, blueberries, apple.
No, just berries and oranges, or citrus and berries, basically. They're almost. I said almost free. I didn't say free. I said almost free, right? And dried fruit is not grapefruit. It's the same categories as citrus. So dried fruit is a different category. Dried fruit is a it's a processed food.
So citrus and berries, knock yourself out.
Kinda. No, knock yourself out. They're on the they're lower in danger. Higher in danger, bananas, pineapples. Typically the brighter color fruit. Typically. So just the denser the fruit, the more calories it has, the higher likelihood of overconsumption. That's just the only reason. It's not that you can't have a fruit every meal. It's more like how much are you likely to eat? You know, fruit, because there's so much fiber in orange, and also I peel my oranges, so it takes a lot of work to peel an orange. So I have to slow down, right? And then I have to, you know, I make a mess. I gotta wash my hands. I mean, it's just a whole process of eating, right? Yeah.
I love bananas.
You should probably have none then if your goal is to lose weight. You should probably, since you love bananas, you should probably have none to lose weight.
None?
Probably. You should probably have none, maybe one every other day.
Really?
Because you love them so much.
Yeah. I'll throw them in my smoothies. Like, I'll have like two
Yeah.
and
I mean, go ahead.
Okay, so we're doing this low carb kind of cycling,
Yeah?
3 days, and then on the 4th day add the gazebo, the
Right, yeah.
quinoa, good carbs.
Yeah.
Can we do that forever?
Everything is based on physical activity. You have to earn your food.
That's a good deal, I think.
So it's not whether you can do it forever. It's like if you're not doing anything and you eat that stuff, you're most likely gonna gain weight. You know what I mean?
4th day you add something,
You can carb cycling, depending on how it's set up, you can pretty much almost do forever. I mean, you have to earn it though.
well, I mean, I guess it's not your carbs.
What's that?
you have to earn your carbs.
Yeah. Generally, yes. But why am I saying that? Is it because I want you to eat less carbs, or just because I want you to eat less food? I want you to eat less food. Or eat less food. Generally, for most people. So, I mean, like we're talking in lots of generalities, and everyone's situation is different. When I'm talking to one person, yes, eat less carbs.
Like me, like in the morning, why do I start like shaking? Like I really need to eat.
What time do you eat at night? What's the late time?
It depends.
Joe, what's the latest you eat generally? On average, is it 6 or 7 or 8?
Oh no, sometimes like 9, 9:30. But I eat a lot during the day. Before I started the challenge, I'll be like, I usually
Like
eat more than when
you're shaky in the morning?
yeah.
It's just low blood sugars typically.
When I'm working, I go to sleep because it's not working. I have to leave before I go to the
I mean, that's why I say it's like an experiment. So like the shakiness could be low blood sugar or it could actually be adrenaline. You know, so like if you're dieting well, your adrenaline goes up. You know, so that's how you can get away with very low calories and still exercise hard, or how you could sleep on 2 hours and still have a really good workout. You know, you're not gonna have a really good week though, but you might not have a good next day, but you can run on it because you're able to use adrenaline, right? And that's a whole different topic, but you know, so the shakiness could be adrenaline. Go ahead.
Cortisol supplements, those, like I hear those commercials, there's like a picture of a guy that loses weight really quick and then the girl, the lady stays around.
So I'm a very, what's that called? I'm a cynic with supplements a lot of the time. I'm a cynic, I'm really, I'm biased. No, I like supplements, it's just that, I don't know if people use them the way that I like to use them. I nerd out on everything. You know, like if the cortisol supplement helps you sleep better because tells you to sleep, then you should take the cortisol supplement. But a lot of the time, the reason cortisol is a problem is you're just not sleeping well. It's always related to sleep. Like if you can't sleep well, that's not easy because everyone has difficulty. It's different. What's that? No, it's just a stress hormone in the body.
Yeah, it's supposed to get rid of your belly fat.
Cortisol actually helps you build muscle. You need cortisol. It's a yin and yang. You know, it's a yin and yang. Too much exercise is bad. Too much cortisol is bad. So it's a mixture of up and down, right?
So are you saying it's good for me to take it since I'm hormonal, or not to take it, or don't?
If you're trying to fix your cortisol levels and you're trying to improve, everything is going to be really based on sleeping better and managing stress. If you take the supplement, it might help you, but I can't. I want to sleep 7-8 hours a day. I can't. I want to go to bed at 1 o'clock every night. You know, I'm working on it, but it's hard. You know, so she had her hand up first. Your question.
I was going to talk about real supplements, because you always hear the list of recommended vitamins that are good every day. So what do you think are I'm talking calcium, or all those essential vitamins. What do you think are the most important to take long term?
The supplements you should take long term. Only thing I'm right now is fish oil and vitamin D are the only two. Outside of that, it's very case by case. All right, vitamin D and fish oil. We don't get enough omega-3s and we don't get enough sunlight. That's just vitamin D. Vitamin D. So those are the two. But outside of that, everything is case by case. It's case by case, based on the person. So who had a question here?
So earlier when you said, if you're trying your new nutrition plan and you have to kind of know your body and what works for you, how long should you kind of wait it out or consider it?
I would say probably 10 days. Like more than a week, less than 2 weeks. You know, to see if what's working, what's not working. You know. What omega-3s?
The fish oil, what is it good for?
What it does is that a lot of us in our diets we get too much omega-6, and omega-6 fats are pro-inflammatory. Omega-3s are anti-inflammatory. So they help balance out your inflammation in the body. It's in fat. It's just in fat. Animal fat typically. But in all fats usually. Honestly, I don't have the answer right now because I don't have that memorized. That's deeper down the rabbit hole. That's lower in the hole.